it is the start of race season. Finally, we are out at Beacon. We have the truck, and hopefully going to see some great improvements from last season. Not really sure what is going on with the truck. The first pass was meh, okay, but definitely not where we had hoped it would be. Second pass, it was a lot better. Third pass, it was back to meh. The plugs look like it is wanting more fuel. Gave it more fuel and it didn't change the plugs. So not really sure what's going on there. Wendy's coming up the next weekend, so we'll take it out to test then.
Spun pretty bad both times, so decided to put the slicks on it. Don't think it's gonna do any better, but why not give it a try? We do have all 200 pounds in the back. Let's see how it goes. Well, it didn't spin, but it was a turd. Gotta figure out why.
I don't know what's going on with the fueling. We can't figure it out.
Second weekend at Windy Hollow. Pretty good turnout so far. Pretty excited. Weather is fantastic. We made some changes on the truck. We got new fuel injectors in it because we felt like it was the problem. It wasn't flowing well. Got a new oxygen sensor. He did go a little light on the tuning table. We just want to get a good clean read. So getting ready to pull up and do some passes.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. The fuel injectors definitely made a difference. Much better plug. Fueling definitely looks a lot better now that we've got that straightened out. So the fuel injectors definitely showed an improvement, but the truck still isn't doing what we want. Really think we're just going to have to take it out to 60 once they open up and be able to do a nice, clean, full pass without spinning and be able to get a really good data read. Of course, we're constantly wondering, is it the converter? Is it the transmission? If you've been following along, it's very likely that it is transmission problems because this truck just doesn't like this transmission. So looking forward, Drew did decide to go ahead and get a 400 built so that if we decide that the 480 is our main issue, then we can put the 400 in it and test that theory. And luckily, we still have the converter from the last time we run a 400. But the Mustang is done now, so the Chevy has to go on hold for just a little bit because we don't really have anything planned race-wise for the Chevy just yet, but we do for the Mustang. So we have to work on getting that tune straightened out and figured out so it's ready to go.
We are back out at US 60, but this time we have the Chevy. Right now our plan is to load an old tune in it from last year when everything was working correctly and going right and see what it does. Drew has a sneaking suspicion that we've just had problems with the fuel injectors for a while, and basically all the changes that he made over the season trying to make that improved just basically got us so far off base. So we're gonna throw that old tune in and see what happens.
First pass of the year for me. Not too bad, except for the fact that I didn't even have the throttle all the way to the floor when I took off. And then I lifted, but then I got back into it. And I'm pretty sure I shifted early. But, you know, I have time to work out the kinks. That's what testing's for. What are we doing?
Tapping spark plugs.
And why are we doing that?
Try and get rid of the pop.
I just went PB in the truck for ET and mile an hour. Excited.
Anyways, another really not good pass. I'm not really for sure what's going on aside from the fact that I'm lifting on takeoff. I don't feel like I'm consciously doing it. I really feel like it's the G-force pulling me off the pedal. But I don't know, maybe I am lifting, but I don't know how to fix it. So, I don't know. If you got any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, it's just practice.